Hello, good morning. If you are tuning into this video later on, after it's already taken place, feel free to fast forward 10 minutes to start the class from the beginning. Otherwise, feel free to chill out. Good morning. Hey, Ma. Molly, I have some cute pants for you. I got these at Marshall's. All right, girlie, have a good day. Thanks for popping in. James, are you doing yoga from work? Hi, hubby. Just doing a little smudging before we start class today. Gotta get some energy and release it. How is everybody this morning? So excited for practice today. Be starting shortly, everybody. Hey Marissa, good morning. So good to see you. So I wish I could keep the music going, but I think on this iPad the sound quality isn't as great as picking up my voice as my phone would be. So we'll have to turn it off for class. Just gonna slide the comments over. Hopefully you can see the whole mat. Couple minutes before class. Do what you gotta do to get comfy. All right, it's 9:30. We're gonna go ahead and begin. Welcome to practice today. Today is gonna be another wrist-free flow. I've been having a lot of pain here and in my shoulder. So this is what my practice has been looking like, and I hope you can find some enjoyment in it as well, and maybe something new and fun. So we'll start standing. Decided to switch it up today, face the opposite wall. Give yourself these first few or several moments here just to find a little peace within yourself. Find some ease in your body, in your mind. And closing your eyes, possibly as you spread your toes and your feet out on the mat, just maybe swaying gently into all four corners of the feet, feeling grounded. And bring more awareness to your breath, filling up your belly, your ribs, and your chest. Exhaling out of the nose, the chest, the ribs, the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And pause at the peak of the breath. And exhale. Empty everything out. Inhale, pausing at the peak of the breath. Exhale everything softly out of the nose, really slow. And then one more time, inhale through the nose, fill up the belly, the ribs, the heart, pause full. And then exhale everything out of your nose till you're all the way empty. Soften your tailbone down towards your heels. Lift up your frontal hip points. Find some engagement in your quads. And then reach your arms up. Reach up through the fingertips. Just keep your neck long. Maybe the eyeballs at the ceiling. Or where the wall and the ceiling meet, even is a nice soft place for your neck. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in and feel your fingertips lift and your side body stretch. And take a deep breath out, shoulders soften. One more time, inhale, find that length. And then exhale, soften your knees as you fold all the way down. And let your head drop. Bring the weight more into the ball mounds of your feet. And again, bring awareness to your breath, to the backs of your legs, your hips. Feel the skin just kind of melt off of your back, the back of your neck, the top of your head. And maybe you take opposite elbow here. Just a few more seconds, a few more breaths. Come into a halfway lift. Maybe the fingertips just float off the mat. But soften your tailbone down and extend out through your sternum. Exhale, fold. Tops of the hands just touch the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift. And I'm keeping a soft bend in my knees here. Exhale, fold. Good. Stay here for a breath. And then roll up on your exhale, really pressing down for the feet as you rise up and lift the arms, lift the gaze lightly. Hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. And then bring your fingertips down. Bend your knees, sink your hips a little. Transfer the weight into your right foot, lift your left foot up. And then slowly, with your core engaged, stepping it all the way back. Hug your right hip in. Take a deep breath. Soften the shoulders, spread the collarbones, lift low belly. And then lower your back knee. You can release the back toes or leave them tucked. Walk the hands up your front thigh for Anjaneyasana and press away. So press your arms straight. Lift up your frontal hip points, tailbone points down, heart points up. And then bend your elbows like a cactus here. Observe and tune into your breath. Engage Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, the root lock. And adding a little flow here. Inhale, opens the elbows, lifts the chest. Exhale, rounds the spine. Bring your palms towards each other. Maybe just the fingertips touch. Maybe the whole forearm presses. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, palms connect. Inhale, open the heart. There can be small movements here. Exhale, palms connect. One more time. Inhale, open the heart and sinking the hips a little bit more. Exhale, palms connect. Good. Inhale, reach up, sink the hips lower, reach up through the fingertips, lift the ribs. Exhale, bring your fingertips down. And stay on your fingertips here. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and really lift the back of the knee up. Lift up your low belly. Hug your right hip crease in. Bring your left fingertips a little closer to your right foot, but not right up against it. And then lift your right arm up. Low lunge twist. Reach up through the fingertips and breathe here. Full, complete breaths. One more breath. Exhale, right fingertips down. Inhale, find length. Exhale, step your left foot forward, nice and slow. Don't be in a rush. Good. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, soften your knees, drop your head. Uttanasana, forward fold. Stay here for a breath all the way in. Roll up on your exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, fingertips lift. Maybe fingertips connect. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fingertips lift, ribs lift. Lower belly lifts. Exhale, forward fold, softly down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, this time sinking your hips. We're going to lift the right foot up and step the right toes with control, or with the intention on having control. So just moving a little slower will work towards that. Right? Hug your left hip in. Notice how you feel in your body. I notice I'm tight in my body right now, and that's okay. You know, I'm just going to take it a little bit easier, a little bit slower as I start to warm up. So I invite you just to listen to your body. Lower your back knee, and if you'd like to keep the toes tucked, keep them tucked or release. Walk your hands up your front thigh and press away. Lift up your chest. Bend your elbows and take a few moments just to tune in. Right? Tailbone pointing down, frontal hip points lifting up, chest lifting. Adding that flow, inhale, sink the hips a little, bend the elbows back more, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine, bring the palms and the forearms to touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, palms meet. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring the palms together. Last time, open, sink in a little deeper. And then bring your palms together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Sink into it. Reach up through the fingertips. Exhale, fingertips down. And hug your left hip in again. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee all the way up. And then kind of drawing your right hip forward a little bit. Lift up and carve out your low belly. And then reach the left arm up. Inhale to find length. Exhale to find more rotation. Just staying really light on the right fingertips or the right hand. One more breath. Release. Stay here for an inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly step your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Just taking a few moments here in this fold. Maybe if it feels good, coming onto your fingertips and bending one knee and the other. Kind of popping up onto the toes of the leg with the bent knee. Just seeing what feels good. Another option is just to sway the hips with a straighter leg, side to side. All right. Take another breath or so in your forward fold. And then roll up to stand up. And reach your arms up high. And bring your hands to your heart center. Roll your shoulders back. Lift up through the top of your head. Just taking a moment to observe. If you maybe don't know what you're observing, getting used to the idea of being the observer, observe your breath. Observe the subtle movements in your body, your heartbeat, whatever's touching the mat. Those are some ideas. All right. Moving on, we'll come into eagle pose, standing on the right foot here. Let's start with the arms. Reach your arms up on the inhale and bring your left arm underneath the right. Either bring the tops of your hands to touch, take shoulder to shoulder, or take the full bind. And just feel that stretch in the shoulders. Tailbone pointing down. Hands moving away from the forehead. Forearms hugging tight. And then bend your knees, lift up low belly, and then take the left leg and wrap it over, either bringing the toes to the ankle or wrapping them around your calf. When you get there, observe. Keep your legs hugging. Stay engaged. For 3, glutes strong. 2, one more breath. Good. Come all the way up. Release the legs, release the arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Again, arms lift up. And this time we'll take the right arm under the left. Again, hug the forearms, hands move away from the face, elbows lift. Shoulders draw down the back. Soften your knees, but instead of sticking the butt out, send it down. Lift up low belly. And then take your right leg and wrap it over the left. Full wrap if you have it, and if you do so, then just scoot your right knee to the right an inch or so to square your hips. Last 3, 2, 1 more breath. Stay for your exhale. And gently, gently, gently release. Reach your arms up high as you inhale. And fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And then sink your hips a little bit. We're going to step that left foot all the way back slow. Keep the back knee lifted. And we'll come up into crescent warrior. Both arms lift. Bending the back knee just to point the tailbone down a little bit more. Walk the wrist back. Lift up the front of the body. Gazing where the ceiling and the wall meet is a really nice position for your neck. And we'll add a little flow. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward and back. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward and back and stay here. Engage your core. Hug your ribs in. Bring your hands on your hips and just feel your hips level. Spread your right toes and start to stand on your right foot, coming into warrior 3. Flexing or pointing that back foot, just do it strongly. Soften the left outer hip down. And then if it feels okay, reach your arms back or straight out in front of you for 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can do this with a bent front knee. 1 more breath. And bend your right knee a lot and step all the way back. Inhale to crescent warrior. Exhale, fingertips down on your mat, frame your front foot. Then we're going to pivot to the left and turn your toes in. Find some length. Find a halfway lifting point as you inhale. And then fold on your exhale. Bringing the weight further into your toes. And just really relaxing here into this fold. Keep your thighs engaged to keep the legs strong. And the knees lifting. A couple more breaths. And find a flat back here. And bring your hands to your hips. Rise up to stand up for warrior 2. Turn your right toes out. Sink into your hips. So sink the hips, but keep that 90-degree angle on the front knee. Remember, if you have sensitive knees or any other kind of joint issues or ailments happening, stop before you feel pain. So a warrior 2 might look more like this to you because you don't want to force anything, okay? Stretching out through the fingertips, opening both sides of the rib cage nice and wide. Start to draw the inner legs towards each other. flow. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach up, connect your fingertips. Exhale, bend, look forward. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, bend and look forward. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, reach up. And then warrior two. Lift your front heel here, sink into it, feel that. Good. Take a deep breath in. And release your hands to your mat. Lift your back heel up. Take another breath here. And then step up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head, tuck your chin. Roll up on your exhale. And then reach your arms up high. And bring your hands to heart center, Samastiti. All right. Moving on to our second side. Let's come into eagle pose again here, standing on the right foot. Left arm wraps under the right, bend the knees. Take your left leg and wrap it over. Wherever you are, get really strong. We're going to add our flying eagle here. Move it over. Take a deep breath here, opening your arms into a T. Hug those inner legs. Exhale, just tilt over to one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. One more time on both sides. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Good. Inhale back to center. Bring your hands to your heart and release. Good. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, right arm wraps under the left. Soften your knees and take your right leg over the left. Hug your legs together. And then open your arms to a T. Take a deep breath in. And tilt over to one side as far as you can go while keeping the legs and the hips where they are. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tilt to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. Inhale, center. Exhale, over. And keep hugging the muscle to bone. So engage the arm muscles, shoulders, open, and over to the right. One more time, both sides. Inhale, exhale, over. Inhale, exhale, over. Good. Come back to center. Inhale, and release. Great work, everybody. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time, we'll step the right foot all the way back. Stay in your runner's lunge here. Hug your left hip in. Make sure your feet are hips width distance apart. And then rise up. Crescent warrior. Whew. We're cooking. I can feel that we're cooking. Create length in your spine, your lower back. And extend out through that back heel. Engage Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, the lower locks. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, sweep the arms back, hover over the front thigh. Shoulder blades kind of coming together here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, reach up. Still keeping the muscles engaged in the arms. Exhale, reach back. Just creating our own resistance here. Inhale, reach up. And this time we reach back, we hold. Hands on your hips. Come forward over your back toes even more. Eventually sliding them off the mat. Keeping a bend in your front knee or straightening out the leg. Engage your core. Reach your arms back if it feels good, or keep them at your hips or hands at your heart. One more breath. Bend your left knee, step all the way back. Inhale to crescent warrior. Exhale, hands down on your mat, fingertips down. Good, turn to your right and find Prasarita. So find a little bit of length and then fold. And from here, we're going to start to walk the hands over to the right and bend into the right knee. Find Skandasana. Remember, your hips can be up much higher than mine. And then walk your hands over to the left. Skandasana. Nice hamstring stretch. Walk your hands over to the right. Skandasana. Maybe opening up the arms. Walk your hands over to the left. And then Skandasana one more time, opening up the arms. Good, come back to center, turn your toes in, find some length here. And then fold. If it feels good, you may take the ankles or the toes. Shoulders away from the ears. Lower belly lifting. Quads engaged. All right, come to a flat back. Take your hips with your hands and press up to stand up. Turn your left toes out and come into warrior two, a nice deep lunge if it's available. Open your shoulders, open your rib cage, hug the inner leg, spread the toes. You should really feel the underneath and backside of your legs working. Inhale, add the flow. Reach up, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Reach up, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, front leg straightens, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, reach up, look up. Warrior two. Take a breath here. And then release your hands to your mat. Lift your back heel up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And here in this fold again, we'll just pedal the feet. Dissolving any tension. Just moving, recovering. Feeling all those sensations in the legs and the hips. And inhale to a flat back. And then bring your fingertips down. Step your left foot all the way back. Heel toe your right foot out. And then lower your left knee down. Let's find lizard for a few breaths. Releasing this left psoas. If you have the space and you want to come onto your forearms, do that. Otherwise, you can stay on your hands or on blocks. If you want an extra quad stretch, you can reach back for the left foot with the right hand for a twist. Gently drawing the foot towards your glutes and away. Come up gently onto your fingertips. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then pivot to the left. Find Prasarita. Again, halfway lift. This time interlacing your fingers behind your back if it feels okay. Stretching your arms over your head. Keep those quads engaged and the knees lifting. Release and come into a flat back. Bring your hands on your hips and rise up to stand up. All right, turn your right toes out and let's come into warrior two again. Lift up low belly. Really engage here. We're holding this one. Spread out through the fingertips and gaze over the middle finger. Relax your face. You're doing great at home. Good. Straighten your front leg. Walk your back toes up just a footprint. And again, lift your kneecaps, engage your quads, keep the strength of the legs, and start to send your hips back. Reach through your right arm. Once you can't reach anymore, then let your right hand come down on the shin lightly and lift your left arm up. Inhale to find length. Exhale, bring your bottom ribs forward and your top ribs back. If you have the space, you might bring the right fingertips to the earth or a block. Whatever works best for you. One more breath. Good. If you want a little more, reach the right arm over the ear. Let's hold here, engage the quads, engage the core. One more breath. Good, come all the way up. Warrior two. Good, reverse our warrior. Sink into the front knee. Now think of lifting your right ribcage up and over. Possibly looking up, looking in whatever direction feels comfortable on your neck. And if you'd like, if you're relying too much on this left hand, you can bring it behind your back. Lift up your frontal hip points. Good, warrior two. And then we'll come in for side angle pose. Reach your top arm over your ear, forearm on the thigh, create space around your neck. Nice deep lunge, so sink into the hips a little bit more. Gazing wherever feels comfortable for your neck. If not, up at the thumb. And if you have the space, bring your right hand outside, your right fingertips outside your right thigh, your right foot, or a block. Keep the toes soft. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Warrior two. Stay for a breath. Then we'll come into half moon. So bring your right fingertips down. Lift the back toes up. And we're going to rotate into the upper back again here. Tailbone tucks gently. Being really light on the right fingertips, possibly even bringing the right hand to the heart. Really gently and slowly come into a bent knee forward fold. Bent knee forward fold. Take opposite elbow. And again, you might even straighten and bend each leg one at a time. Go ahead and sink your hips. Come onto your bum for a moment. Just wrap your arms around your legs, maybe just taking the wrists or the fingertips and sit up tall. Find a few slow breaths. Good. Take your shins in your hands. Inhale to arch your back. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine. Good. Inhale, come up, sit up tall. Sit back and then lift your feet up for boat pose. Again, knees bent if that's available. Right? If you'd like to, you can straighten the legs. Let's hold strong, lifting the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more breath. Good. From here, it's a forward fold. So we'll rock up onto the feet. We'll rock up onto the feet. And lift the hips, drop the head. Good. Inhale to a flat back. And this time, step your left foot all the way back. Heel toe the left foot out. And let's come into a nice, sweet lizard pose. Depending on which way you point these front toes there's going to be a different sensation. I like to point them out a little bit here. Find some movement if it feels good. I like some mobility in my flexibility for sure. Reaching for the bind if it feels good. Good. Another breath here. Come up onto your hands, your fingertips, really gently. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up. And then turn to the right. Wide-legged fold, Prasarita. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, wrap your Arms around the backs of your legs or whatever you can grab. Inhale to a flat back. Take your hands on your hips and rise up to stand up. Turn your left toes out. Come into warrior two for a nice long hold. Again, spread your shoulders out, spread your ribs out so your rib cage is in line. Work the legs, work the lower locks. Lift up the root lock. Loosen the toes if you can. One more breath. And straighten your front leg for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Send your hips back and reach forward. And then left hand comes down, somewhere on the shin or on the floor. Try to press evenly throughout the entire foot. Hug your right hip in. Inhale to lengthen out through the sternum. Exhale, rotate into your upper back. Reach your top arm over your ear for a little more. We'll reach both arms over the ears. Legs are strong. One more breath. Good. Come back up and find warrior two. And then reverse your warrior. Deep in the bend in the left knee, stretch. Through the left fingertips, possibly taking the right arm around the back. One more breath. Warrior two. Inhale. And then side angle. Left forearm on the thigh, right arm reaching up. Sink into the hips a little bit more. And reach the right arm over the ear. Inhale to find leg. Exhale, rotate into upper back. And if you have the space, left fingertips come to a block or outside of the left foot. Really sinking into the hips there if you took the fingers to the ground. We're going to come right into half moon from here. So bringing the right fingertips to the waist, crawling the left fingertips forward, and lifting the left leg up. Feeling a lot of sensation in the left leg, for sure. Lift up that lower belly to create a nice long spine. Nice long lower back. Possibly taking the left hand to the heart. And then really gently come into a forward fold with bent knees. And then step your feet a little wider. Turn your heels in and your toes out. Sink your hips and come into a deep yogi squat, Malasana. Go ahead and come to a seat. And we'll come into boat pose again. So knees bent or legs straight for 5, 4, shoulders back, chest lifting. 3, lifting up from your seat. 2, 1 more breath. Go ahead, bring the soles of your feet to your mat. And then bring the soles of your feet together, open up your knees. Show some love to the inner thighs, so bringing your awareness there. Grabbing your inner arches and sitting up tall as you inhale. And then just leaning the chest forward, elbows back on your exhale. You might stay right here. You might have a little bit more space to come in deeper. Sit up nice and tall, and then bring your knees together. All right, from here, send your right foot forward and just hug your left knee in. Sit up tall, flex your right foot. Take your right arm around your left shin, and then reach your left fingertips back, and let's just breathe here. Feel a tall spine. Come back to center. Place your left foot inside your right thigh. Reach your arms up and fold forward over that right leg. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Bring your awareness to the back of your leg. Notice how you feel. Come up. And then we'll switch sides. So left foot out in front of you, right foot steps on your mat. And hug your shin, sit up tall. Bring your right fingertips behind you and hug your right leg with your left arm and look back. Inhale as you find length and lift up through your crown. Exhale as you twist. Looking back to center, placing, or just opening the right knee, right? Reaching the arms up as we inhale. Exhale, come forward and fold, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Keeping a long chin. Come all the way up. And then step your feet on your mat. We're going to have another go with these roll-ups. If you were in class the other day, I went down with the intention on coming up, and I surprised myself. Couldn't quite get up there yet, so just see what's available to you. Have fun with it. Let's take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, roll all the way down onto your mat. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, roll up slowly. Now you can have your hands on your legs for this, okay? Inhale. Exhale, roll down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms reach back or straight up. Exhale, roll up slowly. Inhale. Exhale. To your own pace, just rolling down. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up. So I am using my arms just a tad to kind of give me a little help coming back up. Very little bit. The goal is to not use the arms. And the goal is also to meet yourself where you are. So little by little, we get stronger. Good, just a couple more. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Good. Inhale. Let's just roll down slowly all the way down. Okay. Step your feet on your mat. And we're going to find a couple of back bends. So first we're going to find bridge, and you're welcome to do bridge the whole time. Okay. Press down into the inner feet, big toe mounts. Lift up your hips and walk your shoulders in. Try to keep your chin long. Press the hips up. Breathe. Keep engaging the inner thighs, the outer hips, the glutes. One more breath. And release. Knees together. Let it settle. Definitely building some heat today. Let me know later in the comments if you built up a sweat here today on your mat. Good, coming into another back bend here, and I'll start off in bridge and move towards a forearm back bend if you have that flexibility in your back bends and you want to try something different. So coming up into bridge, walking the shoulders in, staying here, or bringing your hands back, just gently lifting yourself up onto your head, and then resting your forearms down, shifting your weight forward, bringing your chest through your arms, lifting up your hips. Good, lowering down, just bringing your head down, then your hands, and then softly the whole spine. And hug your right knee in and send your left leg long. Maybe point and flex your right foot a few times and draw some circles. Bring your left hand on your left hip bone and take half happy baby. So grab the outside of the right foot, or you can hook your arm inside the right knee, crease. But just keeping this left hand here as an anchor. Good, and then step your left foot on your mat. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and press your right hip open. And moving on, you'll thread the needle, reach for the left hamstring with both hands, flex the feet. You can also reach for the shin as well. Try to press your low spine down as you draw your legs towards you. full deep breaths. All right, we're going to keep the shape of the legs. Just lower the left foot down and bring your arms into a cactus shape by your ears. And then lower your legs to the left and look to the right. Good. Come back to center. Extend your right leg long and hug your left knee in. Hug your left knee into your left rib cage and your left armpit. And if this is even too much, you can have a bend in your right knee. Circling the foot, pointing and flexing. Right hand on the hip, half happy baby. Again, this is something you could also do with your right foot on the floor if the straight leg version is too intense. Soften your jaw, your forehead. Step your right foot on your mat and cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Open up your hip. Press your tailbone down. And thread the needle or stay right where you were or are. Drawing the legs towards you as you soften your spine and your back body into your mat. Bring awareness to your hips and to your breath. Good. Lower your right foot down. Keep the legs. Bring your arms into cactus shape and then lower your legs to the right, look to the left for a twist. Good. Come back to center. Hug both knees towards you, and we'll take happy baby here, grabbing the outside edges of both feet or the big toes or the shins or the knees, whatever you can get. Low spine down on your mat. Just relax your back body, relax your front body. Use some strength of your arms to draw down on the sides of the feet if you have them. Deepen your breath. Bring the soles of your feet together, keeping your feet in your hands. Open your knees. And then lower the shape to your mat into Supta Baddha Konasana. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Relax your jaw, your face, your shoulders, your hips. Inhale through the nose, fill up the belly, the ribs, the heart. Exhale through the nose, let go of something. Inhale, fill up the belly, your ribs, your heart. Exhale, inviting in healing light. Inhale, fill up your belly, your ribs, your heart. Exhale, inviting healing light and relaxation. Switch your hands. Fill up your belly, your ribs, your heart. Exhale, inviting healing light and relaxation. Inhale, fill up your belly, your ribs, your heart. Exhale, inviting in healing, nurturing light and relaxation. Inhale, fill up your belly, your ribs, your heart. Exhale everything out. Come back to just a steady, normal, easy breath. Lengthen your legs out long. One last scan of your body from head to toe, releasing any tension or stress or anything heavy. If you have time, please stay here for 5 minutes or so, whatever you have time for. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.